Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So, I truly believe that the Hbar takeover has officially started, and I do believe that it has started for a while. In fact, I do say, going back as far as, July 1st, that's when we really started to see things picking up rapidly, especially around, the NFT scene. And I know that a lot of people think that, when I say stuff like, all right, well, the Hbar takeover has started, everyone thinks that it's price action related. Price action does not matter. I honestly don't even care about the short-term price action. I'm here for the long term. Do I think that, making money in this game is 100% crucial? 100%. We should definitely be paying attention to making money. And I do believe that we will make money off of, Hbar going, on a major run next cycle. I think that the next cycle is going to be huge. When we look at the all-time chart here, right, the 24-hour volume is sitting at almost $30 million. Just go back to roughly the last summertime where we were sitting at about $100 million or so dollars in 24-hour volume, sometimes $300 million. But at the all-time high, we were sitting at over $1 billion in 24-hour volume. Just to give you guys a quick insight, the funny thing is that XRP at its all-time highs in 2017, 2018 had over $6 billion in it in 24-hour volume. I'm telling you right now, going into the next cycle, if Hedera continues to move at a rapid pace like it has been, building out these massive, partnerships, we could very well see those numbers for Hbar in terms of 24-hour volume. And if we do see that, we are going to go on a massive run. And it's going to be a very significant time where we do see, $1 billion in 24-hour volume for Hbar yet again. And I do see that, happening eventually. Why? Well, we've been seeing some major updates. For an example, MetaWizard's NFT, this is a huge game that is coming to the Hedera sector from Ethereum. Yes, they have moved from Ethereum over to Hedera due to, of course, the efficiencies. We've talked about this project in the past. But the funny thing is that you could actually go and play the demo on their website where you could actually see how awesome this game is actually going to be. I think that the graphics around this game, I think that the utility around this game in general and the NFTs are such a cool thing for the retail sector. Here's that demo if you guys want to go check it out at metawizardsnft.com. But also just the graphics, here you guys have the NFT graphics in general. Very cool, very awesome to see. Very quality as well. And this is just one of many games launching on Hedera. We just seen, Lithos announce their AAA game. Things are rapidly moving around the Web3 and NFT sector. And I'm very excited for it to happen on Hedera because we've just seen the, effects of the NFT sector exploding on, Hedera. Zeus Market has to now do a full-on pushed update because of the demand, because of, the things that are happening on that, system. Over 10 million Hbar volume added in just 2 weeks. That is huge. So you can definitely see the demand rising around the NFT sector, around the metaverse sector. Even the Web3 area on Hedera has been absolutely going crazy. And just recently, Saucer Swap, right? When we go to the homepage here, $8.3 million in TVL, up over $3 million in just the last 24 hours. That is huge. Stater, over 650 million Hbar locked in TVL. That is massive. And I do believe that things like Saucer Swap being built out on Hedera is game-changing. We've talked about decentralized exchanges. We've talked about, DeFi dApps in general. DeFi has massive issues because of the chains that it is built upon. A lot of the DeFi, the main ones, right, the DeFi dApps that a lot of individuals utilize on a day-to-day basis are built upon chains that have massive inefficiencies. That's why DeFi gets such a bad, name for itself, because of the chains that it has been built upon. Saucer Swap being built on Hedera is huge. We've talked about a lot of these major HTS tokens that have been ported from other major networks, for an example, USDC, USDT, Wrapped Bitcoin, Wrapped Ethereum, Wrapped Matic. These are huge, right? And it's all thanks to things like Hashport that is fully bridging the, crypto sector to Hedera. And I think that this is crucial. We've talked about this. And I'm very excited for this because, again, like this is groundbreaking because a lot of the decentralized exchanges, like the main one, Uniswap, right? Everyone has used like PancakeSwap. If you haven't, it's okay. You're not missing out on much. But Uniswap is one that a lot of individuals have utilized. And Uniswap has massive issues. Of course, these stem, from Uniswap, just having the poor efficiencies around like utilizing the Ethereum network. I use the Polygon network on Uniswap, and that's great. I love it. Very low cost fees, very quick, settlement time. But something like this, where it's built on Hedera, where you do see, seconds to settlement, extremely low cost, fees that you barely even notice at all. That's huge. And I do think that these are like the decentralized exchanges of the future. Remember, the decentralized exchange space is it's so early, right? DeFi, so early. We still have so much more time ahead of us within DeFi and decentralized exchanges in general. And I love to see this. I love to see Hedera like ahead of the game. And things like this just give me more confidence around, Hedera going forward. And more so talking about things happening, Core, right? They are having this webinar on August 11th where they are talking about digital identities, DLT with Hedera in healthcare and privacy. Core is a project within the healthcare scene that we've talked about before within Hedera. But more so, they are utilizing NFTs within healthcare to, securely store, healthcare records on an NFT, tokenizing healthcare records. That's huge. And these are the use cases that I've talked about around NFTs that a lot of individuals are just not realizing. NFTs are so much larger than, metaverse games, metaverse projects, NFT art like Bored Ape Yacht Club and stuff. Like there's so much more power and potential behind NFTs that are just like, being overlooked. I've talked about NFTs within, we talk about like deeds, right, for houses, and we talk about like real estate in general being tokenized. Like these are, trillion-dollar markets being fully disrupted. I believe that NFTs and DLT in general are going to be the future around a lot of these major industries. And I really look forward to seeing a lot more of this being really, I would say like when we talk about the adoption cycle for DLT, I don't even believe it actually started. So to me, I look forward to seeing a lot of this being ushered in terms of adoption, but also like streamlined adoption around DLT and NFTs in general. And I actually said this as well. Like I said, I support True Web 3.0 fully. I really believe this is where we see a major shift from centralized controlled platforms to complete freedom. This is where creators, users, fans, and people of all sorts can truly own their data and have complete control over how to utilize it. And again, I do think that healthcare is ripe for disruption from Web3. Healthcare records, having full control over your healthcare records is going to be a huge game changer. We see a lot of inefficiencies around a lot of these industries. And healthcare is probably one of the biggest problems right now. I mean, if you've gone to a doctor, if you've gone to like the hospital or so, you see how long it takes, for them to find your healthcare records. That you see all the files that they have. Like paper documents are going to be a thing of the past. We've seen this even happening with, trade finance with Zinfin as well. Nearly everything will be tokenized. Nearly everything will be digital. We are moving towards a digital space, a digital, basically everyday life will be at some point in time fully digital. Now that doesn't mean that you have to live in the metaverse and be wearing a helmet all day. No, I'm just saying like most of the documents, most of what we do on a day-to-day basis will be fully digital. We're going to see digital workflows within Fortune 500 companies like ServiceNow on Hedera. We do see like the push within healthcare from Hedera as well. Like things are moving rapidly, and the funny thing is that we just recently seen Hedera, right, be spotlighted from DApp Radar. Hedera has become one of the most vibrant NFT ecosystems. The Hbar Foundation launched a $250 million metaverse fund to further expand Hedera's ecosystem, seize the opportunity, and make your great idea a reality. And I do believe that this is huge. Like $250 million for the metaverse fund, this is not only just like the only, fund that they have. They have so much more here as well. Like, I mean, it's crazy how fast the Hedera ecosystem has been growing. And I do think that they have done things right from the beginning. Start with enterprises and then move to, retail. That's awesome. They are doing things completely backwards compared to what we are usually seeing in this space where, they do cater to the retail sector first, then they go after enterprises. No, Hedera is doing things, completely diverse, and I love to see it. And they do talk about like the NFT communities, like Zeus Market and Hash Access are among the fastest NFT communities on Hedera, or the fastest growing NFT communities on Hedera. I would actually argue the fact that they are the fastest growing NFT ecosystems within this entire space. And we do see down here that compared with Solana, Avalanche, and Ethereum, Hedera provides the most competitive cost for minting NFTs, 100%. Zeus Market and Hash Access, the most popular NFT marketplaces on Hedera, have registered impressive trader growth over the last 30 days, with Hash Access increasing by 40% and Zeus Market by 16%. Yes, since then we did see, Zeus Market and NFT sales and, buying, basically halted on Hedera. That does go back live on Tuesday. I'm very excited for it. And down here, we do see, according to DappRadar Q2 industry report, the overall NFT trading volume increased by over almost 2,000% compared to last year, as the volume of Ethereum-based collectibles increased by 2,093%, while Polygon grew by 456%. Metaverse-focused NFT projects or NFTs performed well in the second quarter of 2022. Trading volumes of such collectibles on Ethereum increased by 101% and 96% across the sector. Again, like these are huge areas. And they actually do, show down here like the comparisons in regards to like Hedera, Algorand, Avalanche, Solana, Tezos. Like this is the game changer, right? You see like the token price is fixed. You see the mint price, compared to all the other ones. Like it's night and day. It's huge to me, like how early we are on Hedera. Like, and I'm not like the only one that sees this. I'm sure a lot of individuals are realizing this as well. All of the funds in general are huge, and we do see down here that currently the Metaverse Fund has allocated $317 million to 127 projects. And the Hedera, or I should say, and Hedera is looking forward to more high quality projects benefiting from this grant. Yeah, I mean, like they have done incredibly well for themselves. And I think that this quote over here, this quote over here from Hbar to the moon is perfect for this video. Being early in Hedera ecosystem doesn't only give you an opportunity of a lifetime to accumulate more Hbar, but also exposes you to amazing early stage projects building on Hedera, such as Saucer Swap Labs, Galaxy App, Headstarter.org, Hbar Suite, and Dovu Official, and more. Yeah, 100%. Like the projects building on Hedera have me so bullish for the next cycle. And it's only just beginning. Like we just seen this major announcement with Metrica. The leader in operational intelligence for DLT networks has integrated Hedera to enable enhanced visibility and transparency for Hbar dApps across the ecosystem, creating a best-in-class experience for Web3 application developers. Like every single day we see a major announcement from the Hbar Foundation, basically. Metrica is huge. 3 billion transactions, $227 million in total value locked, 1,000 plus applications, 0 seconds outages. Like this is huge. And again, we do see up here, developers unprecedented visibility into Hedera network activity and performance. Yeah, you could basically see the entire performance around a lot of these networks. And I love to see this. I think that this is huge. Again, like all of the announcements that we have seen has been catering to the Web3, world on Hedera, as well as like the retail sector, the enterprise grade sector. Like things have, happened so rapidly just this year alone. Like it's crazy that it's been 8 months already in 2022, but in the entirety of those 8 months, we have seen major announcement after major announcement from Hedera, and I'm so excited for the future here, and I could not be any more bullish on Hbar than I already am right now. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As those up to you all, have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.